Welcome to St Mary's on the Sea. The Grimsby mission was established in the early 1850s, with services held in various places around the town. This was mainly to cater for the growing number of Irish labourers who were coming to Grimsby to build the docks. In 1869, part of the Home Hill estate of Lord Hemage was purchased by Sir John Sutton for the building of a church. Unfortunately, he died before it could be built. It was to be some years before another benefactor would provide the necessary funds.
In the meantime, Canon George Johnson had the school and presbytery built. Thomas Arthur Young of Kingerby Hall near Osgoodby in Lincolnshire took on the task of providing a church. The foundation stone was laid in 1880, and the new church, designed by Charles Hadfield, was opened officially by Bishop Bagshaw of Nottingham on the 19th of August 1883, the same week as People's Park was opened. In 1999, the church was awarded a Grade II listed building status in recognition of its historic value to the community.
Originally, the interior was bare, and Canon Hawkins was instrumental in having it decorated for the Silver Jubilee in 1908. Sadly, in 1963, all the artwork and decorations were painted over and remained hidden until 2004, when happily conservator Nigel Leaney painstakingly restored some of them, though many still remain hidden. The money for the decoration of the sanctuary was donated by the Charlton family. The angels on the higher level of the east wall are holding scrolls containing the words of Mary's prayer, the Magnificat. My soul glorifies the Lord, my spirit rejoices in God my Saviour. The artist responsible for this work is not known.
The wooden reredos, the screen on the wall behind the altar, is divided into 3 rows below a painting of the coronation of the Virgin Mary. Beneath the 7 archangels are the 4 evangelists, Matthew, Mark, Luke and John. The bottom row depicts the saints Norbert, Thomas Aquinas, Gilbert of Sempringham and Hugh of Lincoln. Thomas Young was responsible for bringing the Premonstratensian order, founded by St Norbert, to Lincolnshire. In acknowledgement of this, and in recognition of his contribution to St Mary's, a small figure representing Mr Young is seen kneeling at the saint's feet. He is dressed in the regalia of the knighthood of St Gregory, an honour bestowed on him by Pope Leo XII. The panels in the centre of the reredos were also exposed in 2004 and are decorated in the style of Pugin. They include the prayer Ave Regina Caelorum, Hail Queen of Heaven.
The figure of Christ in Majesty on the sanctuary north wall is part of a continuous mural extending all the way along that wall. The chancel arch contains decorations mainly of the fleur-de-lis and the Tudor rose. Overlooking the sanctuary is a balcony and a room, originally used by the choir, accompanied by a small organ. Near the balcony is a rope connected to a 1-ton bell in the flesh, rising 50 feet above the chancel roof. The bell is inscribed with an old Lincolnshire legend, "What you have heard, O Mary, I will proclaim from the rooftops."
The Sacred Heart altar was one of the many gifts given by the Honourable Mrs Fraser. The statue of the Sacred Heart is flanked by those of St George, St John, St Mary Magdalene and St Hugh of Lincoln. Buried beneath the chapel are the remains of Canon Hawkins, who was parish priest from 1884 to 1913. Greatly respected by all the townfolk, especially the poor, special permission was given by the Home Office to transfer his remains from Cleethorpes Cemetery to the vault where he was laid to rest in 1914. His funeral was a momentous occasion in the life of the area.
2 stained glass windows commemorate the work of Canon Hawkins. One above the last station of the cross was installed from funds raised at his Silver Jubilee of Ordination in 1909. There are 14 stations of the cross which depict the events of the first Good Friday. The huge Hawkins Memorial window is situated above the balcony behind the organ. The balcony was originally built by Canon Hawkins to enable children to see the sanctuary. It became, however, the natural position for the choir, and the present organ was installed in thanksgiving for the end of the Great War. It was completely renovated in 2007 in time for the 125th anniversary celebrations.
The pulpit, richly carved with the images of the 4 evangelists, was made in Germany and was donated by Mrs. Bedelia Dunn in 1892 in memory of her husband who died in a road accident. However, she died before the pulpit was installed, so it is in memory of both of them. The richly decorated wooden statues of Our Lady and St. Joseph also came from Germany and were blessed at midnight mass at Christmas, 1891.
Under the balcony stairway is a small area of the Fishes' Frieze, which originally went all round the nave. Painted in the 1930s, it allegedly included every known species of fish in the sea. The newest stained glass window is the Peace Window, installed in 1945 in Thanksgiving. It includes a view of the Dock Tower.
The people of the parish are working to make sure that the building is made up of living stones, a vibrant worshipping community. They're trying hard to ensure that now and in the future, the local community feels that the church belongs to them and they belong to the church. The parishioners feel blessed to be able to worship in such a beautiful building. The church is open most days of the week and you're very welcome to visit. Please see our website for details: www.stmaryonthesearcchurchgrimsby.org. If you'd like to arrange a visit, the contact details are also on the website. The hidden gem of the East Marsh will be hidden no more.